Dear colleagues, participants of the MoMLeT&DS workshop and the guests, let me introduce you the work Domain Ontology Learning using Link Grammar Parser and WordNet, fulfilled by me, Dmytro Dosyn, and in cooperation with Dr. Yousef Daradkeh, Vira Kovalevych, Dr. Mykhailo Luchkevych, and Dr. Yaroslav. Textual information as knowledge can be recognized only in context. To add new knowledge, we need to take into account previous knowledge. Technically, it could be organized as knowledge base and ontology as its basement. The process of filling the knowledge base is called knowledge markup or ontology population. In return, the ontology learning methods are methods for automatic development of ontology structure. The previous stages of data integration in the field of text mining were based on the presenting of a text document as a set of concepts, i.e. model bag of words. Modern information retrieving paradigm was implemented at the existing digital indexing, retrieval, navigation resources. You see PubMed, Web of Science, CiteSeer, Scopus, Google Scholar, TextPressor, and others. Evolution of approaches moves in direction to deeper analysis, from lexis and the model bag of words through semantics, used technologies like latent semantic analysis, up to pragmatics and intelligent information retrieval, which needs access to context kept in a knowledge base. Therefore, it is proposed to represent a text document as a message, which has own correspondent and addressee. According to such a representation, text contains only part of information needed to understand its content. The rest should be added from the knowledge base of the addressee. Different natural language processing tools could be used to analyze text documents, including so-called immediate constituent analysis and/or dependency analysis, examples of which you could see on the previous slide. Most of commonly used NLP tools have free license. We choose the Link Grammar Parser, which effectively parses syntactic dependencies between sentence words and phrases that helps to combine advantages of constituent analysis and dependency parsing. We call such obtained grammar syntactic relations between each word in a sentence as a meta-semantic relation, MSR. The general flowchart of data transformation for separate relation extraction using Link Grammar Parser and WordNet is presented on the slide. Parser distinguishes part of speech, part of sentence for each word in a sentence and all possible versions of relation structure with correspondent probability. This data is used to extract logical predicates represented by its subject, object, and relation between them. In the current world, not have correspondent representation by concept in our ontology. WordNet API is used to update taxonomy of concepts of the ontology. If all elements of the recognized predicate, subject, object, and relation are known, whole predicate will be asserted to the knowledge base. Otherwise, if only part of elements are known, one will be added to the ontology. Semantic relation plays the key role in the process of predicate recognition, which is implicit in the sentence and should be detected. They serve as a sign of its presence. We had proposed to use a relation pattern in a form of set of descriptors, each consisting of distinguished concept name, its role, subject or object, and kind of metasemantic relation connected to this concept. The classical relation was used to recognize the type of semantic relation by the naive Bayes classifier. A feature vector set of pattern descriptors is considered statistically independent, and therefore the probability of co-occurrence of features is considered equal to the product of the probabilities of independent appearance of each of the features. That is, we are looking for hypothesis about the present semantic relation hash strong. On the slide number 11, you can see the schema of the recording in an ontology, the pattern of semantic relation as a set of descriptors. On the next slide, the block diagram of the algorithm of semantic relations, weights updating during ontology learning. Thanks to sequential weighting of concepts, semantic and meta-semantic relations in ontology, all learning patterns are kept in a knowledge base. On the slides, a table with weighted parameters which are sequentially recorded during the learning process. The method of ontology learning by natural language text using Link Grammar Parser and WordNet API had been implemented in the Crocus application. Crocus means cognition of relations over concepts using semantics. As an example of interactive using WordNet API, experts should choose one of meanings of the word thinking by selecting the right hypernym from the list proposed by WordNet. Another possibility analyzes the process of weighting of the ontology during its learning by text. As an intermediate result of ontology learning, we can consider the histogram of semantic relations co-occurrence in a particular text corpus. Semantic relation recognition using naive Bayes classifier was checked on test sentences and showed high level of precision. As a result, in this study, the system of automated and semi-automated ontology learning form text had been developed using Carnegie Mellon Link Grammar Parser and WordNet API. A combination of two different methods to distinguish semantic relation in natural language text sentences had been applied. Analysis of the sentence constituent trees by means of Link Grammar Parser for explicit meta-semantic relation recognition and naive Bayes supervised learning for direct recognition semantic relations with help of additional meta-semantic data obtained on the previous step. Developed approach was implemented in the Java desktop application using WordNet API, OVL API, and Protege OVL API. Experimental results were compared to expert analysis and had shown good recognition reliability. Thank you.